Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's video is a special video per request. We're going to talk about spiritual healing, what it is, and why it's so important. First, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you. Now let's dive into this message. Spiritual healing. First, let's start off with spirituality. Let's define what spirituality really is. Now, folks, spirituality is different from religion. Let's get that straight right off the top. Spirituality is a recognition that there is something greater than yourself. There is a source energy in the universe that you can connect to for whatever you desire in this life. Spirituality is about connecting to that source energy. Now, this source energy is from the divine, the source of all energy in the universe. You can tap into that source. And how do you do it? Through meditation. Through meditation. Now, let's start at the beginning of this spiritual healing. How do you start? By understanding what this entails. What you are attempting to do in your spiritual healing is raising your vibration. And the higher vibrations is where you want to be, because your life would be much better than in the lower vibrations. And during your spiritual healing, you raise your vibration. Now, how do you do that? First, through your affirmations. And what are affirmations? Affirmations are sayings that you say to yourself that help to change the way you think about yourself. That's an affirmation. So on this channel, we do affirmations. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. These are affirmations that change the way that you feel about yourself, and it raises your vibration. Now, the benefits of these positive affirmations is that it has a calming effect on your mind, which reduces any kind of stress or anxiety. It replaces any negative thoughts that you have. Now, on this healing process, you want to think positive. Don't be a pessimist. Be an optimist. And I know if pessimism is in your nature, you need to work on that. Because what comes out of your mouth creates your reality. So you want everything that comes out of your mouth to be positive. And these affirmations help. If you do an affirmation every day, before you know it, your language will change along with your reality. These affirmations also promote inner peace. And we all want peace and happiness. Inner peace. These affirmations, and you would think just the affirmations that you say changes your programming. That's exactly what it does. It actually changes your programming and raises your vibration. Just this simple thing of saying an affirmation every day. Now, there have been a lot of studies on saying these positive affirmations, and scientists have found that there is a profound beneficial benefit that is psychological and emotional. It will reduce stress and anxiety, and it has a calming impact on your brain. And it also will normalize your muscular tension. So if you have pains and stresses and all of that, if you say these affirmations every day, you will find that these things will just fall out of your life. They will just fall away. Now, the next step with your affirmations is to meditate. Now, when we say meditation to a lot of people, they don't know what you mean. But let's look at the benefits and what meditation really is. Meditation is a means by which we experience love, peace, and stillness that is already within ourselves. What is meditation? What is it? Meditation is the means by which we experience the love, peace, and stillness that is within us. It is the process of experiencing the divine's love for ourselves by taking our attention away from the world outside and focusing it within. Doing so allows us to defocus from the turmoil of our surroundings and connect with the source of all love. That source energy, that's the divine. Meditation is the highest form of prayer. It unlocks the gates to the reservoir of untapped love that we carry within us. Now, meditation is an ancient practice, but it's becoming very popular now. It has been proven to relieve stress, reduce blood pressure, enhance our concentration, make us feel calm, joyous, and uplifted. But these are just a few byproducts of true meditation. There is much more to meditation than meets the eye. Now, I did pull a video to help us in this discussion. So let's watch the video, and we're going to talk some more about spirituality and healing. Here we go.
You want to be spiritual, but you don't know where to start? Spirituality is the most vast area ever, and there's so many different practices you can choose from. And the great thing is, you don't have to do it all. So many people get overwhelmed when they start learning about spirituality because there's so much to learn. And then you start overthinking and think there's too much to do. You can't possibly do it all in one day. There's so many different practices you're going to have to learn. How are you going to have time to meditate and earth and ground and manifest? And the list goes on and on and on, right? Well, spirituality for beginners is super easy. You pick what you're drawn to and just start with that. So if you're naturally super drawn to astrology and it really interests you, just start learning about that. You don't need to worry about anything else. And say you see so many other people really into crystals, but you're just kind of like you're not into it. That's literally fine. You take what you like and leave what you don't. You don't have to do all the things just to be considered spiritual.
Right. If you are somebody just starting your spiritual journey or you feel stuck on your spiritual journey, then this video is for you. I'm going to go through 3 different things that you can do to help you successfully start or continue your journey. Number 1, shadow work. Now, a lot of people get shadow work a little misconstrued, right? When you come into spirituality, you start hearing about this word shadow work, and it's like, well, what the hell is it, right? Shadow work is nothing more than self-development. Figuring out those parts of yourself that lie in the shadows, those things that are subconscious that you need to work on. This usually involves trauma healing, childhood healing, and things along that line. An easy way to start tapping into shadow work is to start journaling. Writing down things that you want to release, write down things that no longer serve you, write down old memories or old events that may have happened that still are kind of fresh in your brain or things that taunt you over and over, and start to release and get that shit up out of your energy. Number 2, meditation. Now, a lot of people get meditation a little okay, a lot of people get frustrated because number 1, you start off trying to meditate for like 30 minutes and it's your first time. And then number 2, you get irritated because you're trying to clear your mind the whole time and you realize that doesn't really work. Number 2, The goal is not to get your mind to be completely blank, but to get your mind to learn to focus. So try a mantra, repeating that over and over in your head, or try to focus on one thing at a time. And number 3, last but not least, is your ancestors or your spirit team. Now, I get asked a lot of questions about how do we connect with our ancestors? How do we connect with our spirit team? Basic conversation. Start with basic conversation. When you wake up in the rising, say hello, thank you for this day, thank you for helping me, assisting me in advance, or whatever the case is, thank you for watching over my family as they slept, blah, 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 so on and so forth. The same way that you would talk to grandma if she was here, or grandpa if he was here, is the same way that you communicate with your ancestors. It's literally that simple. If you can start with these 3 things and start to master these 3 things, then I promise you that your journey will start on the right foot.
Easiest way to get into the meditative state is to begin by listening. If you simply close your eyes and allow yourself to hear all the sounds that are going on around you, just listen to the general hum and buzz of the world as if you were listening to music. Don't try to identify the sounds you're hearing. Don't put names on them. Simply allow them to play with your eardrums. And let them go.
Okay. Now we talked about the affirmations. Changing the way that you think about yourself. All right. And we talked about the meditations, how important meditation is. When I started my spiritual awakening, I did a lot of reading. And I have put a number of books from my own library in the description. You can look there and click on the link, and you can see and read about the books that I recommend that you read on your spiritual journey. These will help to enlighten you and help you to find true joy in your life. Now, grounding is another important part of your meditation and your spiritual growth. And I talk about grounding a lot. When I say, do your meditations outside if you can. If you can go outside, doing your meditations is fantastic. But going outside will help to ground you. And let's see about grounding. Grounding has been documented to have profound beneficial effects on your psychological and emotional stress. Grounding includes a calming impact on the activity in your brain and normalizes muscular tension. Grounding. Now, some people recommend that to go outside, take your shoes off, and let your feet be on the ground. Some spiritualists will recommend you do that. And that's a great way to ground. If you're in an area where you can do that, where you can just take off your shoes, let your feet be right on the ground. That's a wonderful thing. And even on the beach, you're grounding when you are in nature. When you're in nature, period, it's grounding and balancing you. It will balance your energies and make you feel great. Now, what does all of this have to do with raising your vibrational frequency? Deep breathing and meditation all boost your vibrational energy. Interacting with nature, eating a good diet, developing healthy relationships, and practicing gratitude and generosity can also help. See, all of these things are spiritual. A good diet, going into nature, seeking healthy relationships, and practicing gratitude and appreciation. People, you must be grateful for what you have in your life already. That's how the universe blesses you with more. Be happy with what you have already. Now, here's the thing, people. If you're in a terrible situation and you want to change your reality, you can do this through this practice of spiritual healing. What spiritual healing does, it heals all of those childhood wounds that is holding you back. All those things that happened to you growing up that molded you into the person that you are today. But maybe the person you are today is not the best version of yourself. And you want to be the best version of yourself. So you go into spiritual healing to heal your life. You can do this. You can do this on your own. You don't have to go to therapy. You don't need anybody else. All you need is yourself and the divine. And you can heal spiritually. And when you're healed spiritually, as long as you stay on that path, your life will just get better and better and better. Now, we talk a lot about raising your vibration. And how do you do that sometimes? When, just to raise your vibration. You can listen to cheerful music. That'll raise your vibration. In my videos, we do the movement every day. Moving around your body raises your vibration. So it's important that you just move. Go outside and move around. Dance if you can, with music. It raises your vibration and puts you in a wonderful, wonderful frequency. Now, there are also some foods that will help to raise your vibration. Berries, sweet potatoes, apples, fermented foods, lemons, avocados, olives, pomegranates, cucumbers, mushrooms, spinach, garlic, ginger, spices, and kale. These things will help to raise your vibration. That's good to know. That's good to know. Sometimes if you're just not feeling yourself, grab you a bowl of berries. Eat those. Put you in a better mood. People, for spiritual healing, you want to jump on your spiritual path. You want to heal any childhood wounds that you have. Any traumas that you have gone through in your life. You can heal it right here. There's no need for you to spend the rest of your life in misery because of something that happened in your past. Or because of something that is happening here in your future, in your present. You can change it because you have the power to change your own reality. And this is how you do it, through spiritual healing. You must heal yourself, people, for your life to change. For your life to truly become a happy and pleasant experience, you must heal. Heal. And this is the way to do it, by going inside of yourself. So let's go over the points. Reading. You want to read and get other perspectives on spirituality. You want to get this information from others so that you can hone into the practices that fit your life. All right? Our affirmations, we do those every day. Our meditations, We do that every day. Now, just like in the video the lady talked about, you don't have to do the 30 minutes. You know, in my videos, I say 15 to 30 minutes because even if you are a beginner, it takes a while for your mind to calm down. So you really need the 15 minutes. You can't do a meditation in a minute. I know I think in the video they mentioned something like, but no, you can't. Don't try to do a meditation in a minute. No, it doesn't work. Or 5 minutes. It takes a while for you to quiet your mind. Now, don't get frustrated in meditation. If you just sitting quietly, close your eyes and just relax. You can have some soft music on if you prefer. If you don't, well, just listen. Listen to the air. Listen, just be quiet. Be outside and listen to nature. But when I say quiet your mind, don't allow your mind to be overflooded with things you got to do. Things that are pressing. You know, bills you got to pay, problems you got to solve, things like that. No, that's what we mean. Clear that out. Whenever it pops up in your mind, clear it out. Clear it out. Visualize, visualize the ocean, water, or birds flying. And that would take your mind off your issues. You can visualize. And while you're visualizing, visualize yourself in the life that you want. Now, that's the way to manifest. All right? But you need to heal first before you can become a good manifester. So let's heal. In your meditations, if you do it consistently, it will become easier for you. And you can find that you can meditate anytime. You can meditate right before bedtime. It's a perfect time. Sometimes when my days get really busy, I'll meditate at bedtime. And I will just relax, clear my mind, and listen. And I've said this before, and I think I should mention it again. When your intuition speaks to you, it's a very quiet voice. Now, your ego is a loud voice. Your ego be telling you, you don't need to do this. Well, this is a waste of time. That's your ego. Why are you meditating? You don't need to do this. Why are you doing these affirmations? You don't need to do that. That's your ego. And it's evil influence pulling you away from your spiritual journey. You see? Don't listen to that voice. Calm that voice down and switch your mind to the life that you desire. So in your meditations, do that. You can meditate and visualize the life you desire, and your intuition will begin to guide you toward your desires. Your intuition will give you a nudge. You see? Do this. Do that. And before you know it, you'll be a changed individual. For the better. For the better. People, this is not an overnight process. It is a lifestyle process. A lifestyle. You're not just doing this temporarily. This is something that you will do for the rest of your life because you want to be connected to the divine for the rest of your days. And you want your days to be happy and prosperous. And it will be as long as you stay on this path. I wanted to do this video about spiritual healing because I often get the question, how do you start? People don't know how to start when you say, you need to heal. This is how you do it. This is how you start the healing. You start reading spiritual material. You start doing your affirmations every day. And for you who don't know what an affirmation is, let me show you. We'll do an affirmation right here. Here it is. I forgive all of my past experiences. I forgive all of my past experiences. See, people, these affirmations work on your shadow side. This is shadow work. Forgive all of the things that happened in your past. I accept all that I have created for myself, my past and my present. I am willing to allow my future to happen. This is an affirmation. An affirmation. And you can find these affirmations all over. They're not hard to find. But if you watch my channel, I will present you with some affirmations. Now, what about frequencies? There are frequencies that you can listen to that will raise your vibration too. Yeah, frequencies. And on the sister site, which is in the description, All Things Spiritual 777, you will find some frequencies there that you can listen to, and they will help to raise your vibration. And you can just relax. You can just put these frequencies on and let them play while you're taking a nap. And the frequencies will register in your subconscious. When you awake, you should feel refreshed and rejuvenated. That's the power of raising your vibration. People, I hope that this video helps someone. I hope that it helps you to understand what spiritual healing is all about and how important it is to your life. It heals all of your past, childhood, traumatic experiences, and it heals any trauma that you're having in your life right now by just healing. This spiritual healing. And you get it directly from the divine. Directly from source energy. You healing. You don't have to go through anybody else. You don't have to go to your therapist. You don't have to go to your preacher. You don't have to go to your counselor. You don't have to do any of that. Go inside yourself. Go inside yourself. The divine is waiting for you to make the connection. Just make the connection and you will see your life improve. You will see your life change in front of your eyes. You will be doing things you never thought you could do. You will have things that you never thought you could have. You will be happier than you have ever been. People, this is a good thing. I hope that you understand this message today. Spiritual healing is free to everyone. I hope that it clears up and helps you to understand just how important spiritual healing is to your life and how it can make your life so much better. Love yourself and take care of yourself. And I know that you will be glad that you did. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I wish you all the very best and happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.